going on, guys? I welcome you to this video tutorial. In this video tutorial, we'll go through steps that are to be followed after connecting LPC 1768 development board with that of laptop after connecting it through a serial cable. This tutorial serves queries like what is a COM port, how to identify COM port number, how to install serial cable driver, how to change COM port number assigned by the OS. COM port is short form for communication port and is commonly known as serial port interface on PC compatible computers. It can refer not only to physical ports but also to emulated ports such as ports created by Bluetooth or USB to serial adapters. Most PC compatible computers in the 1980s and 1990s had one or two COM ports in them. As of 2007, most of the computers which were shipped for the customers had one or no physical COM ports. After the RS-232 COM port was removed from most consumer graded computers in the year 2000 onwards, an external USB to UART serial adapter cable was used to compensate for the loss, and the major supplier for these chips is FTDI. FTDI is an acronym for Future Technology Devices International and is a Scottish privately held semiconductor company specializing in USB technology. It develops, manufactures and supports devices and their related software drivers for connecting RS-232 or TTL serial transmission to USB signals in order to allow support for legacy devices with modern computers. FTDI provides application-specific integrated circuit ASIC design services. They also provide consultancy services for product design, specifically in the realm of electronic devices. FTDI chips implement the USB protocol stack. The responsibility of this hardware is to tell your PC using some identification information such that your computer can load the right driver for it, and also to manage the data transaction with the PC. Once those drivers are loaded, this would specify a command that your PC can use to query the chip. Now let's see how to identify COM port number. Make sure that you are having your microcontroller development board, laptop or any desktop PC, and the third component which we need is the serial cable. Plug in type B of serial cable to the development board and connect the other end which is of type A of the serial cable to any USB port of your laptop. USB port has 4 lines, out of which 2 lines are entirely dedicated for power supply. One is VCC, the other one is ground, and the other 2 lines are data plus and data minus. And here our microcontroller development board is getting powered up using the power of laptop. In our laptop, we got to navigate to device manager, that which can be done by right clicking on my computer and hitting on manage button. And now we got to hit on device manager, and somewhere you would have got your device listed under other devices, but here we are having exclamation mark in front of this. Or if I were to exactly know my device, I can unplug my peripheral. Right after unplugging the device manager again gets updated, and you can see that under other devices our device has not been mentioned. It has been taken down. And now if I plug in my peripheral device again, the device manager list gets updated again, and as you can see here under other devices our device has been mentioned. For our device, communication port is not yet been assigned. This is because our computer cannot recognize this peripheral. If I want my peripheral to be recognized by my laptop, I got to install a piece of software known as device driver such that my laptop can identify this device. And if I were to search the driver for it, as you can see here we are having exclamation mark in front of FT232R USB to UART. Now let's search for this FT232R USB UART in Google so as to get the serial driver. Now open your browser, search for FT232R USB UART. Now go for the very first link. In order to download the USB to UART driver, hit on this link. So right now here is where we are having our device driver, and now let's see how to install this device driver. First of all, right click on this device driver and extract it. So here is where we are having our extracted device driver software. Now open up your device manager, select FT232R USB to UART, right click and select update driver. Now Windows OS will ask you to how to search for the device driver. Now select the second option, that is browse my computer for driver software. Now hit on browse and navigate to the path where we are having our extracted copy of device driver software. So select this device driver software and hit OK, followed by next. Now Windows OS will confirm the successful updation of the device driver. After successfully installing the device driver, hit on close. Now let's detach our peripheral from laptop and let's plug it back again. In this case, I got to install one more piece of software by the name USB serial port. Now let's search for USB serial port. Hit on free download. After downloading the software, extract the zipped software. Get back to device manager, select USB serial port, right click, hit on update driver, browse to the path where you have unzipped the zip file, select the folder and hit OK, followed by next. Now Windows OS will show you that the driver has been successfully been updated. Now hit close. Now you can see that a new option has been created by the name ports COM and LPT, under which a specific communication port has been assigned, that which is number 4. If you want to cross verify this, just unplug your microcontroller board and you can see that you cannot find the option ports. Plug the serial cable back. Now the device manager list will get updated again and you can find communication port assigned under the menu ports. This is how we can identify communication port that which has been assigned to our microcontroller board, and this number can vary from system to system. Or if you want to change this, now let's see the steps that which are to be taken in order to change the OS number assigned by Windows OS. For which, hit on USB serial port, right click, select properties. Now go to port settings tab, and here is where you can see that the baud rate has been set to 9600, where 8 bits will be sent at a time and parity is none. Stop bit uses 1 bit and we are not making use of any sort of flow control. Now hit on advanced button, and here is where you can see that we are having an option which is COM port number, and there is a drop down menu right in front of it. So if you hit on drop down button, you will get lot of communication ports here. The only thing is I cannot make use of COM port that which is already in use. I can select any other COM ports from this list that which are free. So here in this case I will select COM port 2 and I'll hit OK. hit on OK again, and you can see that we have successfully changed our COM port number from COM port 4 to COM port 2. So this is how we can change COM port assigned by the laptop to any other COM port number that which we like.